Welcome, Starseeds. Thank you for joining me today. Today, we are going to be discovering what is your starseed mission here on Earth. We are going to pick from 3 piles, from left to right, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, and meditate on which pile would suit you best. For pile 1, welcome. With going through the cards, immediately when I saw the abundance card, there was this immediate feel that whatever you are here to do is meant to be on a larger scale. I believe that you are meant to be very financially supported through your mission. Abundance was the first card that popped up, and this felt like large abundance, larger sets of income coming in, and with the belief that it felt like to me that it was meant to support a bigger cause. I'm talking more global, tribal, communities, bringing people of a larger scale together. This feels much more of a grander scheme of things. And we have the focus of, in my intuition, what I got, it felt very feminine focused, very sisterly focused, bringing women together, communities together, feminines together to support a higher cause. And part of what I got from this was it felt like women who have been discriminated. And that can mean a whole host of things. Women of color, minorities, women in the workforce. There are so many things here. Women across generational lifetimes being put down, being degraded. There was a lot here of bringing up the collective of the feminine and helping support to bring that vibe, bring that energy up with the collective, with the masses. So again, this can be a whole host of areas. Each individual will be unique, and each one will be called to maybe a different type of area. Someone might be an advocate for women of abuse. Someone might be an advocate for women of color. And there is something here within storytelling. I almost got the vibe of whether writing about your own experiences or your own journey or your own story, and bringing up almost like building a community, a tribe off of bringing women together. There was this thought of sister circles, community. I also got the concept of someone could also be in this same type of realm. You could possibly be a blogger, a writer on social media. You could have your own other type of social platform to get your message out, to get your cause out. And the vibe that I got is that you are supposed to be abundantly supported through this. So overall, what I have is that I feel like this is a big mission. This is dealing with a collective cause, a collective need to be guided and assisted when we have like support, and bringing those together, whoever it is that you are supporting, and feeling a huge cause to be impacted for. So I hope that has resonated with you on some level. If so, please let me know below. And it sounds like you are going to embark on a very big journey in your mission on this planet in this lifetime. So please let me know if you felt called to any of the information, if you felt like this was in line with you and you just got that little inkling or little reaffirming that you needed to help you with that mission that you feel like you were a little unsure of. Sometimes we do know what our calling is, but our inner self gets fearful or gets nervous, or we sometimes self-sabotage. There is a lot here that sometimes can already have been nudging you along, but some of these messages can just help reaffirm it for yourself. And if so, please let me know. I'm glad if it has helped you in any way, shape, or form. And if you feel that you would like to see more from me, you can always follow along and follow my channel for more readings that I put on for these subjects in the future. And until then, I hope you have a
beautiful day, and we will get on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, welcome. For your reading, when we had the dream card mixed in with the mediator, one thing that I heard immediately was the in-between. This felt a lot of going beyond the veil, accessing the 5D realms, accessing through possibly when we have the dream card, this is all accessing like the astral plane, the subconscious mind, going deep within the inner selves that a lot of people don't always know how to navigate or understand their inner workings. So you might be a coach that helps with the subconscious mind. It could be clearing blocks. You could also be someone who helps with dream analysis, a type of psychologist or counselor that helps those understand their deeper inner workings. You can help people heal through the depth of the subconscious mind and accessing information from the higher source. You can be like a spiritual coach, a spiritual guide. There's a whole collective here that can be individualized for those listening to this. If you have interest in, going deep with the subconscious mind, you can work in hypnotherapy. You can work as a channeler in some form or shape or form. There's a lot with almost being like a medium too. That's accessing the hidden realms, the go-between, accessing the higher realms and bringing it down here into the 3D world. There is a lot here of, dream analysis. That is a profession in itself, helping those who are struggling to access their own truer selves is basically what I'm getting from this pile. So this seems to be a very mystical, ethereal type of position. I'm also thinking like high priestess, tarot readers, astrologers. There's a lot here of a lot of the unveiling, a lot that is hidden to the masses, if that makes sense. So if you found that this kind of tweaks and pins a little of those nudges that were within you, you'll know, because when you hear that message, some people will get goosebumps. Some people will just feel that reaffirming nudge of, I knew it. Like I knew that was what I was meant here to do, or the direction or the calling. So I hope so far that this has been helpful to help you uncover some aspects of your deeper higher self, knowing and calling on your starseed mission to help those in a direction of a career or purpose or however you see fit moving forward. And if you'd like to follow for more, you can always hit that subscribe button and follow along with me in the future. And until then, I hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll be getting on to pile number 3. Welcome, pile 3. And for your reading, I got a strong message of working with energy vortexes and the use of the ley lines in order to be a channeler. There is something here of higher dimensions and bringing forth information down, like going to Sedona. I find this really interesting because I just saw a series of shows talking about how the belief is that Sedona has places that are a energy vortex for accessing higher knowledge, higher realms, and that it allows you to meditate easier because it's almost like the veil is thinner in these energy portals, if you will. And when we have the card scribe, this is someone that across generations, like we used to see in like the movies, this is a person that would maintain history, writing down history, historical facts, events, information, and all of these cards merged together. I got this massive, almost you being able to channel information from the higher realms and bring it down
to us on the 3D level, the 3D plane, to share ancient knowledge, ancient ways of living, to help the masses get, quote, out of the matrix, is what I was feeling like. A huge sense of getting out of the falsehoods, the conditioned way of living, of being, and being able to help bring information and knowledge and techniques and trainings so that you can maintain the ancient cultures, the ancient ways, the truer ways of living on this earth and within harmony of nature, and almost like a truer way of being and living, stepping away from a lot of the schooling and the conditioning that has been placed upon people that is very restrictive and honestly has created just a little sense of mini workers and not really teaching a lot of techniques on your system, your body expansion, cultures, and way of harmonizing with your body and people around you and the earth. There is a lot here on maintaining historical ancient practices. And for those of you who feel called to this pile, please take what resonates, because this can be a touch on different facets in this area. You could, you could have a specific area that you focus on and sharing that. It could be, I was thinking like, like Tai Chi. That is something where that is an ancient practice that has been cultivated from, many, many years, generations ago, but people still keep it in practice. But there's a lot of cultures that have no idea what Tai Chi is, and the harmony of being in balance with your body and energy and the gentleness of it. It stems so far away from the mainstream culture of go, 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 and not being in touch with your body and your energy. And, that is just a small example of the plethora of someone who could be in touch with ancient knowledge, Reiki, any type of spiritual practice, yoga practices. You're a part of the collective who is helping to continue be a part of bringing ancient cultures to the masses and keeping it going, keeping it historically, you know, aware or awake within us, for lack of a better word on how to like transmute that right now. It's almost like, keeping it alive. That's more of what I was trying to say, keeping it alive within us so that the culture, the practices don't get lost amongst time. And another thing that I was getting with the scribe, you could also be someone who literally might take down information physically. You could be someone who likes to write about ancient cultures. You might share on ancient cultures. You might visit ancient cultures and write down your experiences. Take what you will for your own unique dynamic, but there is definitely something here about keeping ancient cultures alive to help bring that information and keep it alive within the masses so that those cultures don't get lost and those teachings don't get lost, and we ultimately don't get lost from that connection within ourselves. So, Pal 3, I hope that has been helpful. I hope you have connected with some form of this and that has resonated with you on a deeper soul mission level. And if so, please let me know below. I'd love to hear what you connected with and what you felt that this helped expand or confirm anything within you that was questioning your purpose and mission here on this earthly plane at this time. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye for now.